Hello, this is Julian. This is one of a series of videos which discuss the various chart types in extra charts. Here's a little Scratch application I've created showing the average temperatures in both Sydney and Memphis over the course of a year. I've displayed it as a bar graph, and it's a little complicated to see what's going on. We see here Sydney, for example, and here is Memphis, and because the bars are close together and interlocking, it's a little hard to see. I could use a feature of Extra Charts version 2008 volume 2 whereby I take one of the series and I change its pane to a new pane. So let's just do that to show the effect. We create a new pane, so we can show the bar charts one on top of each other, just like that. But even so, it's kind of hard to understand what's actually going on between the two, comparing the height of the bars and so on and so forth, although we can see the different seasons going on. Let's just change the pane back to the default pane, like so, and we'll just delete that pane. There we go. So that's where we are. One of the charts which is very good for describing this kind of information or displaying this kind of information is the radar chart. Let me just show you how that looks with the radar chart. I'm just going to run the wizard. Now, radar chart is great for displaying information where you need lots of axes, and displaying it in a circular form shows off the data to a very great extent. So we'll just show it as a point radar at the moment. It's kind of interesting, and let's just change it one more time to a line radar. Now we're beginning to see the effect of how a radar chart shows the differences between the two series of points. Here's Sydney, for example. There's not much variation from the center. And here's Memphis, where there's a great variation during the summer months here versus Sydney, which is obviously it's winter, and the other way around. Let's do one more change, and that's to change it to an area graph. And here is probably the best one of all. You can actually see very clearly the two types of data and their relationships between each other. And if you like, the area shows the wide range of temperatures over the course of a year. Notice, by the way that the months are actually going counterclockwise. We can certainly change that. So let's do that. We'll just change it to clockwise. So we go January, February, March, going clockwise around the circle. We can also change the style of the chart to a polygon rather than a circle. This is sometimes better if the number of axes coming out from the center point is fairly small, say 3, 4, or 5. Here we've got 12 and it doesn't look quite as good, but we can certainly mess around with the various property values. So there we have it, the various radar plots that we have in extra charts. Until next time.